guys, welcome to another tarot reading. Our topic for today is what does your higher self wishes to tell you? So, whatever the message is that you need right now, whatever the need of the hour is for you, whatever guidance you need from your higher self, you know you would be able to get it through these readings. Like always, kindly pick up any pile that suits you or attracts you the most. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I would also be putting up the image on the screen. You can choose from there as well. From the description box, kindly see your respective timestamps for your readings. And if you wish to book a personal reading with me, kindly DM me on Instagram, or you can also mail me on healwritetarot@gmail.com. These are general readings, so kindly take what resonates and let go of the rest. I will see you on your readings now. Hello, pile one. If you chose this pile, let's see for you what does your higher self wishes to tell you. So the cards that we have for you are, it says dreams. Believe in your dreams, okay? Then we have choices. It says make the best choice. And then we have gratitude. It says be grateful for all you have. So somewhere, pile one, it seems like your higher self is trying to tell you that it's okay that you have dreams. There's no wrong in it. To dream big, to dream, to dream for us to reach bigger heights, bigger ambitions. It's all cool. But somewhere, sometimes we need to be, more reasonable in it. Sometimes we need to see what do we have on the table right now so that we can reach where we want to reach in the future. Somewhere with the gratitude card here, your higher self also wishes to tell you that, there is a need to see what you have right now. Maybe you are not able in the rush to achieve your dreams or to be where you wish to be. You are forgetting or neglecting what you already have or what you have already achieved till now, right? So there is a lack of gratitude around you, and you need to practice that a little more. You need to be grateful for whatever you are surrounded with right now, be it in terms of material bliss or when it comes to friendships, relationships, or family as well, right? There is a need to be grateful for all that you already have achieved till now, right? Because I think it seems like you are making lots of decisions right now. You are making lots of, having lots of choices in your life as to what next step you should take to come more near your dreams, right, or make them real, right? But in that, your mind has become so occupied. Your mind has become so much busy that somewhere you have forgotten or have lost sight of what all you are already surrounded with. And whatever you are already surrounded with, pile one, it does not seem like it's something very meager. It does not seem like something that you can't show your gratitude about, because even those things that you are surrounded with right now took time. It is also of so much value, of so much worth, but somehow you are not able to see that, right? You're it seems like you are being so ambitious, or you are being so calculative right now, that everything is coming from the head instead of the heart, right? So give your heart some space to express that gratitude, express that joy, because it seems like it has been a pretty good time that this thing happened, this feeling of gratitude happened within you, right? Or you felt it within you, right? Let's see further from the tarot. We have for you the Eight of Wands. Yeah, like I said, you are in a rush. You are in a rush to achieve those dreams, or reach that milestone. Like there's so much eagerness within that you do not wish for any bumps or breaks or speed breakers in your path, right? But your destination is not a straight road. Sometimes there are u-turns, sometimes there are curves that we do have to take, even though it would take us to the destination for sure, but sometimes we need to take a detour because that's needed, right? Let's see more. We have the Three of Swords, and then we have the Hangman card. The Hangman card energy is very profound. It's very it's majorly highlighted in your reading, right? So what has also happened earlier with you, pile one, is the fact that rushing towards those dreams of yours. Maybe it could also be wishing to spend your life with someone, right, and daydreaming about that. How would it be, romanticizing that person in your life, right, and wishing for things to rush so badly that you ended up getting hurt. And only when this speed breaker did come into your life, you realize whether you made a right choice or not, right? So your higher self here, pile one, is trying to tell you that this was needed for you to break your speed, because um, the pace with which you were moving towards this person or whatever this dream of yours was, be it romantically or ambitiously, right, materialistically, you lost sight of yours. You lost vision of yours. It did not seem you had a goal in mind. Rather, becoming more impulsive, becoming more agitated as well, that I do not wish to stop. I do not wish to take a moment and think if my actions are going towards the right place, right person, or even if I'm in alignment with that dream of mine at all, right? So that is why with the Three of Swords energy here, pile one, it might have felt, when this heartbreak really came into your life, right, it might have felt that at first, it really made you pause and think whether your choice was ever right. There could be a third party situation involved here as well, right? Maybe a third person who put these brakes. Whatever this was, which made you hurt so deeply, was there only to make you see differently, only to change your perception, only to make you pause a bit and really reflect on where you are going or what you're doing. There was this dire need for you to to take a pause in your life, to really gain that wisdom in your life, and to see things from a different perception as well, because you might have even thought that that things are under your control. At what pace to move, what direction to take, what is the goal that I wish to reach, that everything else from your perception just blurred out, right? And so I can also say that you became a bit blind. You got blinded up by these ambitions or dreams of yours, um, and this was only needed for you to gain some higher wisdom, to gain some deeper reasoning, and to really calm your nerves, calm your urges, and see from a different perception whatever you are missing out. So it's not that you're missing out on a dream of yours or a wish of yours, but in the very present moment, whatever you're surrounded with, pile one, it seems like you were missing that out. You were neglecting or not seeing from that perception at all. And so that is why this heartbreak was necessary for you. It could have been more brutal, by the way. It could have been more devastating, by the way. But I think it happened at the right time for you, pile one. I don't think it took. I feel it only took you some few weeks or few months to go get into this realization, and not really spend years on it, because then it would have been more um, devastating, or you could have gotten more attached to this scenario, whatever it was, right? But your higher self is here to tell you, pile one, that this heartbreak, this pain was needed for you, so that you can take a pause and really see whether whatever this thing is you are achieving, wishing, wanting so forcefully, is that what actually aligns with your heart and soul or not, right? um, And like I previously discussed, the next time when you make some choices, in your love, in your ambitions, whatever it is, try to really calculate the odds, pros and cons of it, right? Instead of blindly believing in that person or in that ambition, right? Get some more information, right? Another thing I we discussed was that, be grateful for all you have there, because this energy seems to be lacking and this energy needs to be worked on. um, you know there are lots of gratitude journals, or just waking up in the morning and writing 10 things down that you're grateful for, or at least just acknowledging all that you already have. So that feeling is also needs to be inculcated a little bit, right? So this is what the messages for you were from your higher self. I hope this reading gave you some clarity and really resonated with you. And if it did, kindly like, share, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 2. If you chose this pile, let's see for you what is the message from your higher self to you. Okay. So first we have for you is seven deadly sins, and it says humanity's destructive traits. Okay. Then we have for you Dragonfly, and it says live life to the fullest. And then we have Owl, and it says follow your intuition. Okay. First of all, first message for from your higher self, pile two, is the fact that you need to look at things from a bigger perception. Look at the bigger picture and not just like really zoom out your view, zoom out your perception, and see things. Uh, from a bigger perception, right? What is it really happening for you? The seven deadly sins here is in an energy of battling with your addictions, battling with your habits, or anything which you are addicted to, or it can also be overthinking a lot, right? So because of this energy, it seems like somewhere um, the happiness, or able to live life more wholly and freely is being missing out. Because either what's happening for you is that either you are trying to fight a lot from your habits and from your routine, which is also giving you this opposite, um, like trying to control something so much that it only becoming destructive, or giving in to your temptations a lot, right? So whatever this scenario is for you with the seven deadly sins card right here, pile 2, you are being guided from your higher self to that in order to live a life to the fullest, in order to live a more wholesome and uh, a very nurturing life, spend some time in nature first of all. Maybe go for a walk, or spend some time where there's nature, there's greenery, there are trees, right? Spend some time in silence, because sometimes we do not have to fight our habits or our routines, but we have to just replace it with something higher, something better, right? So it's not like, for example, if just for example, we have this habit of drinking coffee a lot, right? So it's not that you quit coffee, or you start quitting coffee, or keeping track that it has been 3 days or 1 week and I have not drank coffee at all. Rather replace it with something else. Instead of curbing it down, just replace it with a better drink, so that that habit, it falls out on itself. So it's not that you work on hitting on it, rather you work on inculcating or adding a different habit, right? So that's what the message for you is. Also with the intuition card right here, it seems like pile 2, that you are someone who, when works upon their intuition, it can really help you, it can really guide you, right? It can really make you see behind the mask, it can make you see the subtleness or the subtle messages that life has to offer to you. But and you would be good at it, you would be good at catching it. It's just that because of this habit or whatever this is with the seven deadly sins, you know better, right? Sometimes your intuition gets blocked, sometimes you're not able to take the messages, right? So that's another thing you can do, right? So let's see more from tarot. We have the justice card here, then we have the eight of pentacles, and then we have the star card. um I think pile 2, you have also been through you know a period of spiritual development or evolution recently. If not, I think you will. With the justice card here, you will go through this some kind of um, either ego death or some personality development, some learning some lessons, but there's something you might have gone through or you will go through, right? So your higher self pile 2 is also, telling you that, also with the eight of pentacles here, that it says, okay, there's this message, all work and no play, uh, right? So that's the quote that's coming in for me, all work and no play. So you could be someone who is either being too much into work, you have become a workaholic, that you are somewhere being very much constrained in your own home or in your own desk, and not able to look at the nature or look at the skies, or give yourself some openness there, right? So maybe your head is too much in the screen, that you are not able to get surround yourself with the nature, right? So that is something which is really needed for you. The star card really opens up, right? The star card really makes you see the bigger picture of life. It makes you see something more magical, something more mystical about life, right? So that is one more thing that your higher self is guiding you towards, and because it is in alignment with the follow your intuition card, right? So one more thing, you are able to achieve your dreams and goals pile 2. You, with the work that you are doing, whatever it is, right, you will be able to make that name for yourself. You will be able to gain that recognition for yourself, right? The only thing is that, with the justice card here, that you need to, it's like, the efforts you put in is the rewards you get, right? So it's a balance, it's 50-50, right? It's a reciprocation that is happening here. But I really wish to clarify this card once. Let's see. I take one card. I take this. It says the two of cups. So this could talk about, it can talk about a person that either you are in a partnership with, you are working with, and things are not going the way you wished for, because maybe there is a lack of alignment between you both, or the company that you are keeping with this person is not really helping you out, and you have to do everything single handedly, right? Another thing can be, this can be about, having a relationship with oneself, and the kind of relationship you are having with yourself is affecting your work and affecting your goals and dreams, right? So somewhere higher self overall pile 2 is guiding you to, there is a need for you to change something. There is a need for you, okay, one more message here for you is about being feeling superior or inferior. I don't know how you are feeling in relation to this person, if there is someone in your life, but it seems like either you feel inferior to them, that's why you try to feel superior, or but there is, like your intuition really knows what's going on, right? And either you need to maintain some distance or make boundaries with this person, or whatever lessons you have already learned through this relationship, you need to better like understand it, right? But overall, the message from your higher self pile 2 is the fact that, you are good at what you do, even if it's a spiritual work that you're doing, right? You are good at it. You are pretty dedicated, you are pretty focused on it, and you put your efforts on it. The only thing, if any, that holds you back from this recognition, from this trust, this faith, is that the routine of yours, or this habit of yours, which you know better what this is, right? That sometimes really comes in between from producing you or giving you those kinds of results that you are wishing for, or that you are really aiming for. Let's take one more card. I take this one. Okay, so it's basically about again, like these are all similar messages that is coming up again. The Queen of Wands, the High Priestess. The High Priestess again a card of intuition. The Queen of Wands is about having that self confidence, sense of boldness, and knowing what they are doing, right? So it's a person who is very confident and bold in taking steps and taking actions towards it. But sometimes what happens is that we are not able to recognize our own self-worth, right? So if there's any person in your life with whom you have felt that you have a very strong friendship, close friendship, or a partner such as that, there needs to be some kind of lessons that needs to be learned and dealt with, and there are few things that need to be weeded out, be it in yourself or with this person, right? You know better what the cards are really signaling you towards, right? So take out some time, go and spend some time in nature, in solitude, around trees, around greenery, right? You need that, so that you can reconnect with your intuition and feel more confident on what you really want, right? So these are a few of the messages for you, pile 2. I hope this reading gave you some clarity, or if it resonated with you, kindly like, share, comment below, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile 3. If you chose this pile, let's see for you. What does your higher self wishes to tell you? So, the cards that we have for you are, okay. It says dolphin. Don't worry, be happy. Okay. We have intuition, and it says trust your intuition. And then we have creative wonderment, and it says follow your passion. First of all, you are being asked from your higher self, pile 3, to take a leap of faith, whatever it is, right? It seems like you are holding on to something and you are not willing to let go of it because you don't know what's there, what's ahead, right? And it's like I for me it's like lots of bubbles popping out. So for me it's like lots of thoughts, lots of things which are not real but only in your head, made up by your head. It's coming out and really making you live in a bubble instead of seeing the reality for what it is, right? So, first message from your higher self, pile 3, is the fact that and because we do also do have the follow your passion card in intuition, you need some kind of a push to follow your passion, whatever it is, right? Whether you wish to start a small business of yours, whether you wish to do something creative, whatever it is, right? You need to start walking on that path, you need to start taking some steps towards it. And if you are already on this path and you are working on it, you need to keep moving and not really see how others are doing, what where they are in their path, or even if they are in the same field as yours. You do not need to compare your journey, your pace to them. The intuition card right in the middle of this reading, pile 3, tells us that first, you have all the knowledge, you have all the insights that you need in order to keep moving forward on this path of right. But sometimes what happens is that even when we know where we have to go, what steps we have to take, even though we have all the clarity in this world, the only thing that keeps us from not making that move is that not able to let go or keep a hold on the familiar. So whatever seems like more familiar, right? We do not wish to let go of it because the unknown is uncertain, right? That's the only reason sometimes we feel stuck or sometimes we feel worried. But there's a confirmation from for you from your higher self, just telling you that there's nothing to be worried about. Everything is working out for you. Just try to have that happiness from within. Try to be much more glad and happy on this path of yours, right? Let's see more from tarot. We have the Four of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and then we have the Nine of Wands. One more thing that could be happening for you, pile three, is the fact that just for example, if you get an offer of a job from for somewhere, right, and it's at a very different city, right? So, and you have been at your hometown for a very long time, so sometimes it becomes difficult to leave that place and move or shift into a new city, right? Because it has been a long time and you're familiar with that place where you already live in, and it can be uncomfortable to move to that new place, right? But one more thing that your higher self here is telling you, uh, pile 3, that no matter how much time it takes for you to reach your milestone or to reach your destination, you need not to be worried about it, but do not stop putting efforts towards it. Do not give up just because it's taking a lot of time for you, right? So you do not have to feel like as if it's taking so much time for me as compared to the other people around you. Maybe it's not meant for you. Rather, you should tell yourself that it's meant for you, only my pace is different to go there or reach there or to experience that also, right? So this could also talk about few of you. This could also talk about your relationship, or if you're waiting for to get married, right? One thing is that keep working on your craft, keep working on a skill, whatever it is. Do not give up on that, right? And whenever the Four of Wands here, especially for those who are looking for marriage, who are looking for a partner, right? And if it has been a pretty good time and you know you have not found your partner till now, right? You do not need to get very um, you don't have to get very worried by it. Is because what you are able to see is maybe a growth which is visible to the eye, but sometimes we are not able to see what's happening behind the scenes for you, right? What is really happening behind the scenes, because we can't gauge it, we can't really measure it, right? So somewhere your higher self is really trying to tell you, by three, um, this is the need for you to be more patient and not get frustrated, right? By the pace of your life, by the growth that you are experiencing in your life, right? With the Nine of Wands, though, it's pretty sure thing that you are already continuing to follow your craft, your art, your passions, right? So you're already doing that, you're already on that journey. Just sometimes the wait can be frustrating. Keeping patience, being patient can be sometimes, it can be very boring as well, right? So for that, your higher self here has no deep messages for you per se. They are here only to tell you that keep continuing on your path that you're already in. And as far as this timing is concerned in your life, you need to be a little bit more patient, right? You need to be more accepting of it. Don't get very mm, what do I say, don't get very sad if you see the people around you getting married, maybe in an inner circle, maybe your outer circle, and they are having their celebrations and they're having their time, and you are not, and you are waiting as to when will your time come, when will all these preparations and whatever this celebration is, when will it happen to you, right? Let the higher wisdom guide you. Let you be guided by your insights, by your intuition, right? But do not let these outside noises really make you feel otherwise, right? So for you, your higher self is really asking you to, continue being patient, continue doing the work that you have been doing, and do not compare your journey with others, right? So these were the messages for you, pile 3. I hope this reading gave you some kind of clarity or resonated with you. And if it did, kindly like, share, and comment below, and kindly subscribe to my channel so that you do not miss out on any other readings. I'll see you next time. Bye.